So, hey guys, Chelsea here. So Big Mom has her level limit break now and we're going to try her out. Let's just repeat what she does. She's a strength powerhouse driven unit. In her captain ability, she buffs strength, dex and quick, 4.75 times attack, 1.5 times HP, -2 CD. And then when you consume Semla orbs, you get a buffed captain ability. With limit break expansion level 150, she is 5.5 times attack for herself, 5.25 times attack for others. Special, just 8 CD, lots of damage to one enemy, locks orbs for 2 turns. Base attack boost to strength, dex and quick for 2 turns. And she gives top row an attack and orb boost 3.5 times for 3 turns if they are captain, which is the case in this video. In this video, I will be pairing Big Mom up with Ivankov, and they actually make an amazing team. The only sad part is that Ivankov doesn't give the extra attack with Semla, oversight in my opinion, but still 5 times rainbow attack, and when you hit with color affinity, you get a guaranteed recovery orb, which Big Mom makes into Semla. Not only that, Ivankov, he can help you get Big Mom back faster with the -3 CD, and even potentially give you a 3-turn base attack boost. But the big thing is that Big Mom is driven powerhouse. This means that Ivankov gives color affinity and chain boost, so perfect complement to Big Mom. So that's why I wanted to use this duo, and I made 2 teams. First we have a Doffy 2 team and then a Revo 2 team. And of course, these are getting old. They are still very fun to build against, I'd say. But I only want to do that if I can make something interesting. And I think both these teams will prove to be pretty interesting. For the Doffy 2 team, it's actually a no-stall team. I wanted both teams to be a no-stall team, but then I got some pretty interesting ideas for the Revo 2 team, and I couldn't make it happen, no stalls, so I prioritized the interesting part. But yeah, I actually spent quite a bit of time in this video, and I know from experience that maybe that won't be reciprocated in terms of views, but it's fine. Like, in the end, this is my passion in OPTC, just having fun with new stuff, and level limit broken legends are basically new stuff. Especially for units like Big Mom. I have so much more to test with Big Mom too. And yeah, you're going to see some of the fun things you can do with Big Mom, like I've already used her specials. I have the buffs and I can just kill through bind, just ignore it. Not often you're able to do that. But yeah, I need to try Big Mom in Rampage. I'm not doing that here. I need to try Big Mom as sub. Like, there's a lot of things to do with Big Mom. I also think Big Mom will be pretty good in Treasure Map. She's basically a V2 Sengoku as a sub. But yeah, we get into the interesting part of the run here. Going to be able to get back Ivankov for the rest of the run later. Chopper support, remove the poison. Buggy, remove special bind, give full board of matching orbs. We use dog here. This gives us a chain boundary this stage and next. And the thing is that we're going to get dog back for stage 8, which is not easy, but killer is pretty busted. Can easily get the -3 CD we lacked for dog. And yeah, one thing to keep in mind with Big Mom is that you need to keep healing, or you lose the captain ability, you get into Rampage. Which means you can't tap with Big Mom, so you can't really control her or do anything until you consume Semla orbs again. But yeah, in this stage, we're going to do something I've never done in a team before. We're going to ignore this staff up, and we can do that because we have the chain boundary from Dog with the chain boost here, burn conditional from Ace, and then Big Mom's attack boost and orb boost from her special. Too much for Pika to handle. That's not an easy kill for sure. And there's a lot of def up to handle in this content, and since Big Mom is strength, Ivankov special lets you remove def up, so we're going to save the last Ivankov special for final stage to remove that. Didn't really need to tap with all units here, but it is pretty much irrelevant, as you will see later. Killer is very useful here too, since we're going to use him to get dog ready, but he also makes colored orbs matching, which is very great here, since realistically you're getting tandem or color orbs here. And yeah, we got the coming 2 stages are like the tightest in the run. Like, it's not hard kills by any means, but the other stages are basically 1-hit KO, 2-hit KO, everything. Here I need to tap a bit more since I don't have as many buffs. Need to wait for Big Mom to be back for final stage. And yeah, I struggled a lot with the final unit here, and it ended up being the ace. Because one problem with Big Mom is that she's very selfish. Sure, she buffs the friend captain as well, but since I have Ivankov as friend captain, he won't help me a lot final stage where there's 2 decks Doffy, and obviously Big Mom can only take out one of them. So I needed to get some buffs for the other strength units too. But we'll be able to do that, like we will have a chain boost from Ivankov, we will have color affinity from the Kuma support, and the burn conditional from Ace. And the base attack boost from Big Mom as well, can't forget about that. So that's how I was able to get the damage I needed, but yeah, it was pretty annoying, especially since I wanted to do a no-stall speedrun team as well here. Just weren't a lot of options. I'm not talked about this yet, but this is the first teams I made with the Blackbird ship, the Revolutionary Army ship. So this, when you have one of your colors, like 1.8x plus something, I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's an insanely high buff. So that damage also helps, of course. And yeah, that's the added burn conditional, and now we can easily take out these fraudsters. And yeah, that's the Doffy 2 no stall speedrun team, and we're jumping right into Revo 2. And yeah, this is a very cool team. It has very minimal stall, but as said, I think the team is interesting enough to justify it. And it's not like it's super stally. But yeah, I think we can talk a bit about Big Mom's ability with getting Semla orbs, because when you activate her buffed captain ability, which you need to consume Semla orbs for, like I do here, like it says that it should change so that if you have a strength orb, it should turn into a Semla, basically. But I don't really know how this works. Like in my testing, it has felt a bit random. Like sometimes I get the Semla orb, sometimes I don't. I honestly don't really understand how it works. And that also means, like, I don't understand, like, is it bugged or is it just my lack of understanding? Not really sure. Like here, for example, I have some strength orbs. Like in my mind, I have been consuming Semla orbs. So I shouldn't have strength orbs, they should be Semla. Like here as well, they are still strength. I use Big Mom's special here, still strength. I will continue consuming Semla orbs, but as you see when we get to next stage, suddenly Zoro and Big Mom will get Semla orbs, and I'm like, I don't understand how this works. But that's fine. Anyway, Zoro, we're going to use him just to remove damage threshold on 3 different stages. He also helps me remove the remaining bind here. On this stage, we remove all of the bind and the spear with support, which is not uncommon by any means. What's special with this team is that I have some very wonky ways of removing the bind, the spear paralysis. And like I said pretty early, I wanted to use Smoothy on stage 8, where you have bind paralysis, Smoothy right away. So with that, with her added there and then using Smoothy again the stage after, all I had left to handle was 2 things. I had to handle resilience on the Morley stage, and I had to remove 2 more turns of paralysis on stage 8. And I was like, surely there's no unit in the game that has double special that can help me bypass resilience and remove paralysis, right? Well, I was wrong. We have the free-to-play Odin here. I use him here to get a guaranteed 1 orb. The support lets him get end of turn damage for 3 turns, so we keep it for the final stage, or for the next stage, where Morley comes. And this just turned out to be so good, so I'm happy about it, because Odin does not have a guaranteed orb here. Odin is important here to do damage to Koala, but we can use his special here to get that 1 orb. We keep the end of turn damage here, bypass the resilience, and Odin has double special and removes paralysis, so we can use him later to remove the final paralysis. So yeah, I thought this synergy between all of these random units are so cool that I could accept that this wasn't a no-stall speedrun. Use Sora again here to remove the damage threshold. Eva removed the death up. Sadly won't be able to use Ivankov again this run, but that's fine. And yeah, I'm going to use Moria here. I had to stall 1 turn early just to get his special ready again, but this free-to-play Moria is very cool. We can use him to remove attack down. He has the spear to remove 5 turns of the spear in Kuma, and we can use him again here to remove attack down and paralysis, and he's only 9 CDs, that's not bad at all. And yeah, Smoothie here will remove all of the bind. We also get some orb manip with her, which is pretty decent. Whitey Bay will remove the remaining binds, and Smoothie will also has double specials. We can use her next stage to remove 2 turns of the spear. Like, you will also see Zoro here. He reduces his CD with Smoothie, so using Smoothie twice brings Zoro back as well. So just very cool synergy on so many levels. Like, honestly, no teams feel more satisfying to me than teams like this with incredible complex synergy that just turns out to work well together. So by the end of this wasn't very much a Big Mom team for me, personally. This stage sadly can't do enough damage in 1 turn. It should definitely be killable in 2 turns, but I do some bad plays. Let's be real. Like, if I just played normally, this would have been a very easy 2-turn kill, but like with all of these Samlords, we continue to get like damage is not a big issue at all. And yeah, Ivankov, like, he has been useful throughout this content. Like, you see Odin here guaranteed Samla Orb. Like, there's many times these runs where I've been able to play around knowing I have a Samla Orb because I've been facing color advantage and stuff like that. So definitely a very fun duo to use. I had a lot of fun doing this video, even if it took quite a bit of time. And yeah, Mom is ready. She will have been ready anyway without this stall, but yeah, we're going to rely on Big Mom final stage. Big Mom is the only guaranteed orb here. I had a pretty good Samla RNG to say the least, but I did testing and Big Mom won in chaos this stage by herself, so it wasn't really orb RNG. But since Eva also has some Samla orb here, I can just kill in 2 hits. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.